right, just to start off, as far as physically and no injuries to report, that's good news, obviously, especially, going into bye, guys can, just get healthy, rest up, and get ready to go for the second part here. But obviously, big win today, huge win, huge complimentary football, all three phases, played well. Obviously, we did not get off to a good start, not quite the way we envisioned it, but the way we fought back hard. Give the guys a lot of credit. We did what it took to fight back in. Defense slowed them down. Offense got hot. And so it was a good day in all three phases.
All right, Mike Chappell, you want to start us off?
Frank, I'm just kind of curious, when it's 14-0 early and then 21-0, what does that do to whatever you wanted to do offensively, game plan-wise? And on top of that, how do you think Phillip sort of came through this?
It slightly alters what you're going to do. You don't want to just totally throw the game plan away, but, just kind of went to more of a pass emphasis, and Phillip was in the zone. I mean, you could feel it, you could see it. And, I just felt like any pass that we were going to call, he was going to find a way to get a completion and make plays. So just kind of put it in his hands at that point.
Greg Doyle.
Hi, Frank. Sadly, it's kind of same line of questioning, but it looked like y'all didn't really want to put the game in Phillip's hands at first, and then you had no choice.
Well, I would say it wasn't that we didn't want to put it in his hands. We always wanted to start out mixing it up. And, we always want to come out and mix it up. And, with the way we scripted to start. And, obviously it didn't, we fumble and turn it over, and then they had a few good drives. So, but and then we had to get in pass mode. And you could feel that we were protecting well, that we knew we had to win in tight coverage, felt like the receivers made some plays that, we didn't make them all. Obviously, we left a few out there. But it just felt like we got in a groove, and, felt like Phillip carried us, through that and got us up over the hump.
Kravitz.
Yeah, Frank, Phillip has obviously taken a bit of a beating in the media in the last week or so. After 17 years, do you think he cares about that stuff? And is this the Phillip Rivers that you envisioned when you signed him?
I don't know how much he cares or doesn't care. At some point, I'm sure it all matters a little bit. It's not like it's an all or nothing proposition. I'm sure, after everything he's done, I don't know. I'm sure you'll have to ask him, I guess. But yeah, I've been around Phillip to know that when he gets in the zone, which is more times than not, this is the kind of performance that we expect from him. And he played great.
JoJo Gentry.
Hey, Coach, how important was it today for Jack Doyle, his confidence to secure that first touchdown of the season, especially the one that put you guys in the lead?
Yeah, it was a big catch, a great catch. You could just feel that Jack was going to make that play. Obviously it was a great throw by Phillip as well, but clutch play by Jack. We know who Jack is. He's our guy. Thought we got obviously good production between he and Trey. Trey had a couple nice plays in there, so good to get both of them going a little bit. And we need to continue to find ways to use those guys, because they're such good football players, and they complement each other well. And then when Mo's in the mix, we just feel really good about that group.
All right, we'll go a few more. Zach Kiefer.
Frank, I understand you're happy that your team rallied and came back and finished the game, but is part of you wondering why you guys made this so difficult and couldn't do anything right the first, quarter and a half?
No, it's a 60-minute game. It's a 60-minute game. So there's going to be ebb and flow. Was it really bad to start out? Yeah, it was really bad to start out. Are we going to correct the mistakes? Do we want to stop them every time? Yes. Do we want to score every time? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, you got to try to do whatever it takes to win a game. And then when you do, even when it comes back and you win like this, you got to have the maturity to celebrate the win, to genuinely, it's good to win a football game, get back on track. But like we say, even if we had lost it, we're going to make the corrections. We're not going to ride the wave of results. We're going to go back in and make corrections and try to become a better football team for the next game.
Joel Erickson.
Frank, what do you have to say about Julian Blackmon's poise, just making that play in that moment?
Yeah, it was big. I mean, really a great play. Thought Flus did a good job of dialing it up, the last couple of drives there, just to put the guys in position. But obviously Julian made the play, and he just, obviously very early in his career. It's very early in his career, and but he's showing signs of being a big-time playmaker. So that's really good for him and for us.
All right, we'll go last one, Kevin Bowen.
Frank, the spark that Marcus Johnson continues to give you guys, I mean, a month and a half ago, he's not even on your roster, and now he's maybe your most consistent wideout.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, even when he wasn't on our roster, though, it was more – I just think it was more injury stuff. He got hurt in training camp. We know what Marcus can do. And even though he's never had a real prominent role for us, it's just funny. He's just a guy almost like Dontrell Inman was for us, where – we know who he is. We know he has the ability to make plays for us. He's done it for us. We have a lot of confidence in him. He's a true pro. He's unselfish, and I'm just really happy for Marcus. I mean, I'm honestly happy for our team, but he's such a good dude, such a great teammate, and this has really been his chance to shine, and he's taking advantage of the opportunity.